Nikola Tesla. 33 quotes about scientific thought and invention. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. The energy of a single thought may determine the motion of a universe. Genius is its own passport, and has always been ready to change habitats, until the natural one is found. No big laboratory is needed in which to think. The mind is sharper and keener in seclusion and uninterrupted solitude. Originality thrives in seclusion, free of outside influences beating upon us to cripple the creative mind. Be alone. That is the secret of invention. Be alone. That is when ideas are born. Invention is the most important product of man's creative brain. The ultimate purpose is the complete mastery of mind over the material world. Instinct is something which transcends knowledge. It is not as much quantity as quality of work, which determines the magnitude of the progress. I don't care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own. The progressive development of man is vitally dependent on invention. With ideas, it is like with dizzy heights you climb. At first they cause you discomfort and you are anxious to get down, distrustful of your own powers. But soon the remoteness of the turmoil of life and the inspiring influence of the altitude calm your blood. Your step gets firm and sure, and you begin to look for dizzier heights. I do not think there is any thrill that can go through the human heart like that felt by the inventor as he sees some creation of the brain unfolding to success. Such emotions make a man forget food, sleep, friends, love, everything. The idea came like a flash of lightning, and in an instant the truth was revealed. The images I saw were wonderfully sharp and clear, and had the solidity of metal and stone. I cannot begin to describe my emotions. Pygmalion, seeing his statue come to life, could not have been more deeply moved. That is the trouble with many inventors. They lack patience. They lack the willingness to work a thing out slowly and clearly and sharply in their mind, so that they can actually feel it work. I do not rush into actual work. When I get an idea, I start at once building it up in my imagination. I change the construction, make improvements, and operate the device entirely in my mind. One of the most gratifying results of intellectual evolution is the continuous opening up of new and greater prospects. The more we know, the more ignorant we become in the absolute sense, for it is only through enlightenment that we become conscious of our limitations. A new idea must not be judged by its immediate results. Great moments are born from great opportunity. Let one concentrate all his energies in one single great effort. Let him perceive a single truth. Even though he be consumed by the sacred fire, then millions of less gifted men can easily follow. Each day we go to our work, in the hope of discovering, even if we are unsuccessful, our work has not been in vain. For in these strivings, in these efforts, we have found hours of untold pleasure, and we have directed our energies to the benefit of mankind. I am credited with being one of the hardest workers, and perhaps I am, if thought is the equivalent of labor, for I have devoted to it almost all of my waking hours. My brain is only a receiver. In the universe there is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration. I have not penetrated into the secrets of this core, but I know that it exists. Inventors don't have time for married life. I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men. Humanity is not yet sufficiently advanced to be willingly led by the discoverer's keen searching sense. All that was great in the past was ridiculed, condemned, combated, suppressed, only to emerge all the more powerfully, all the more triumphantly from the struggle. It seems that I have always been ahead of my time. I had to wait 19 years before Niagara was harnessed by my system, 15 years before the basic inventions for wireless, which I gave to the world in 1893, were applied universally. Archimedes was my ideal. I admired the works of artists, but to my mind, they were only shadows and semblances. The inventor, I thought, gives to the world creations which are palpable, which live and work. The hard work of the future will be pushing buttons. In the 21st century, the robot will take the place which slave labor occupied in ancient civilization. Thank you for watching, and for supporting us.